Across Japan, various cities have their own unique Kyoto ryori, or regional cuisine. Every prefecture brings their local culture to food, and many regional dishes are ramen. Although not technically ramen, Nagasaki Champon is a closely related dish that many people can make with ramen noodles. Welcome to this episode of Ramen Regions. Nagasaki, the capital of Nagasaki Prefecture, is a large port city on the island of Kyushu. The most southern of the four main Japanese islands, Kyushu was one of the first places in Japan to have contact with Western culture. Nagasaki was the sole port for Portuguese and Dutch trade for almost 3 centuries, and also frequently traded with China via the Ryukyu Islands. Because of this international history, it's no wonder that Nagasaki's local cuisine would be inspired by the various cultures that came through the port. Champon is a dish inspired by Chinese cuisine, with many variations across Japan. Nagasaki Champon is the most well-known of these, and was first served at Shikairo, a Chinese restaurant in Nagasaki founded in 1899. According to Shikairo, it was inspired by a dish in Fujian cuisine that's a light pork soup with various vegetables and noodles. Chin Hei-jun, Shikairo's founder, gave the original dish a richer broth, more reminiscent of tonkotsu, and the unique noodles created in Nagasaki. The noodles traditionally used in champon are slightly thicker, straight noodles that are a blend of more traditional ramen noodles and the type of noodles that would be used in the original dish. They're usually made with sodium carbonate and water instead of the usual kansui, which gives them a different taste. Champon noodles are also cooked slightly differently from the regular ramen noodles, which are traditionally prepared separately from the broth. Because champon is all made in one pan, noodles are cooked directly in the broth. It also differs in that the toppings are usually prepared first in champon. After heating a pan, meat, usually pork, seafood, and seasonal vegetables are added. Because champon is tied to traditional Japanese cuisine, which uses available produce to make seasonal dishes, true Nagasaki champon uses seasonal ingredients from the local area to create a dish that reflects the seasons. For our version, we went with some Napa cabbage, thinly sliced kamaboko, and pork, bean sprouts for texture, some carrot, and a few shrimp. You can also use oysters or squid instead of shrimp. Then we added the broth for a finishing touch. You can add some shredded cheese. The great part about champon, though, is that you can add whatever is available around you to make your own unique version, whether you change it with the seasons or stick to one thing. Champon is a reflection of the person making it. Itadakimasu!